oh my god, it just clicked in my head why he only has the one, because it's like his wings were clipped when he like ran away from the Supreme. Okay, never mind. I actually really like it. I think its design is fine and perfect. Hello everybody, my name is The Flaming Witch, but you can call me Flame or Witch, and welcome to a slightly different video than what I've done before. I mean, I've done a ranking video, but that was slightly different because that was a tier list, and this is a little bit different because I'm actually going to be ranking all of the designs from the Paris Special. I really love the Paris Special. After it came out, it's actually my favorite of pretty much any episode of Miraculous. And there are 17 designs in total. There are the alternate designs, all of the Kamikos, and all of the Miraculous Holder designs, so Betterfly, and then Civilian Gabriel, and Shadybug, and all of them. So I'm going to be going through all of them, giving my 2 cents on all of the designs. Then I'm going to place them somewhere on a ranking from 1 to 17. At the end, I'm going to go back and actually finalize my rankings, and then you will see what my rankings are at the end. As well as, if you are actually watching the video, you'll see a photo, or maybe a couple of photos, I don't know yet, of each of the design. So you're going to see the one that I'm looking at, and also probably a couple others. But with that all out of the way, let's begin with alternate Adrien. So when we first got these designs, everyone was so put off by the fact that not only are both alternate Marinette and Adrien emo, but their designs as both civilians and as supervillains kind of was off-putting. I think it mainly just came from the fact of Adrien's hair, or Paw Noir's hair specifically, looks stupid. And while I agree, I think it also fits the character. But we're not talking about Claw right now. We are talking about alternate Adrien. So, alternate Adrien wears a black turtleneck with a white leather jacket. His ring, instead of being the camouflage rings that we know, is instead looks more like the ring that our Felix wears. He has eyeshadow and eyeliner, and his hair is, I think, shaved on one side, or just at the very least very short, and also very big and bushy, and like kind of swooped off to the side. Adrien's design isn't actually that bad. I don't hate it. I think the reason most people didn't like it was just because why are all of them just emo? But like now kind of knowing and understanding, it's not that Adrien is emo, it's just that he's kind of rebelling against his father. So the design works really well for who he is. I think the actual like overall clothing design looks really well. I think it works amazingly on Adrien. I like that his ring is no longer the same ring. And of course, they did just reuse a model that they already had. But even reusing that model, I still think it looks nice because it also better like differentiates Adrien's ring to Cat Noir's ring. His hair is honestly my least favorite part about this design, but even then, the design itself isn't even like that bad. Like the hair isn't bad. I just think like I have everything else of the design. Reverse Adrien, his hair I just like the least. So I think putting Reverse Adrien as a middle ground. So for now, I'm gonna put him as number 9. So Reverse Adrien is for now going to go at a 9. But like I said, I'm going to finalize my rankings later. He's just going to kind of be my middle ground for like going forward. Next up, we have alternate Marinette, or Reverse Marinette. And I love her design so much. Her design looks amazing. She actually looks like she's a fashion designer now, unlike our Marinette, who just has random clothes. Like there's nothing about our Marinette's design that actually screams that she's a fashion designer, whereas this Marinette, she actually looks like she made her clothes, or well, more accurately, it looks like she made her jacket because the thorns are embroidered to be M's. So I like it. I like that it actually looks like she made the jacket, or at the very least altered it so it looked the way it does. Black nail polish, always a win. She has the the fishnet gloves that look really nice on her, because I think her design would look very, I feel like that part of her would look very empty if she didn't have something on her hands. Her pants look great. I like that she has ripped. I like that she has ripped pants, and I like that. And I like the color of them because they're still Marinette's pants. They're just dirtier and darker. Her boots are really nice. They're super plain, but that's not really a big deal. I like them anyway. Her hair being swooped over her eye and a bit longer, and also having the pink streak looks really good. I really, really enjoy it. And I also really enjoyed that she has the ascot. I think that just helps kind of reinforce the not super good, I'm bad kind of design. I know I'm not very good at describing it, but I really like the design. It's really nice. It fits her character and her character arc extremely well. And I think just overall, like, seeing Marinette as this alternate person who we would never really expect our Marinette to act like just works well. I think the only thing I would change is maybe get rid of the pigtails. The pigtails Marinette started wearing because of So Queen. But I feel like I don't, even if So Queen exists in this one, and like, Marinette really, I don't know. Because I assume she would have become Shadybug at the same time as Marinette would have become Ladybug, so she would have become Marinette, or Shadybug at the beginning of the school year. But if that's the case, then then she just wouldn't have the pigtails, because I feel like So Queen wouldn't have helped her the same way. And I'm not saying that So Queen is evil or like as like bad as Chloe or anything, but I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like the pigtails just don't fit this version of Marinette. They look good. I just feel like story-wise they don't fit. But even with that, I still think that Reverse Marinette is going to go at number 8. So next we have Reverse Gabriel, and my god, do I love this design. Reverse Gabriel looks absolutely amazing. I love his glasses because I love that they're round, because rounded figures always indicate a more like kind, soft-hearted character. I love his hair. The design looks amazing, and I love that it's white because obviously our Gabriel dyed his hair white, but I like the idea that his just naturally became white and he just accepted it. His actual like outfit, we don't really get a good look of it in the actual episode, and more so just the trailer, but I really, really like it. It looks really nice. It looks very neat and clean and pristine, and it fits his character so well. You'll see a lot of what my praise is going to be is just the character design looking well. And I really do like a lot of the designs. I just think some of them work better than others. And I think Reverse Gabriel's is one of the ones that just works better. Because it's very soft while still being pristine and like kind of higher up, but he doesn't, like, just looking at him, he doesn't read as the character who would actively like be mean to his like employees and everything. And I just think it works so well. I just really like the design. Now, but I'm trying to think, is he higher than Marinette? I think Reverse Gabriel is higher than Marinette. Like I said, I really, really like Gabriel or Marinette's design, but I think Gabriel's just brings it up another level. We have Reverse Alya and Reverse Nino. I'm gonna do them both at the same time. I'm gonna do both of them at the same time because they don't really get very much screen time, and they're the only other reverse characters that we meet, which makes sense because they are like two of the heroes. We also just for the record, I'm not going over Maxkov, who is Max but an AI in this rewrite, which is weird. I don't know why it's a thing. But I'm not going over did I say rewrite? I meant to say AU or whatever. You guys know what I meant. I'm not going over that design because it's just Max's face and Markov's screen. But anyway, Nino and Alya's design, I really enjoy Alya's design. I really enjoy Alya's design. I like the shaved head. I like that she has the side of her head shaved. I like the actual outfit that she's wearing. I like that she has a choker. Her glasses are still the same. She still looks like Alya. She just looks like she's been through more and she's more mature, which is exactly how her character is in the show or in this universe. It just works really well. Nino's on the other hand, it's not bad. I just think he has a beanie and his glasses are broken. I like that his glasses are broken and fixed with tape. I don't like that he has a beanie now. I think that's kind of, I don't know why. It just kind of throws me off. I think I might be just used to his cap, so it still kind of throws me off. His sweater is now replaced by a jacket, which isn't a bad thing. His shirt is still the same. He also has black nail polish for some reason. I'm not saying he can't, but why? Anyway, whatever. I think they both look really nice, but I think I'm gonna put Reverse Alya below Marinette but above Adrien, and I'm gonna put Nino or Reverse Nino below Adrien. Again, they're not bad designs. I just think there are better designs in this special. Which, now that we've done with all of the civilian designs, we are going to next move on to all of the Kamiko designs. So we're gonna actually start off with the first Kamikotization, which is alternate Alya into Ubiquity. Ubiquity is absolutely gorgeous. I love the design so much. I think really my only problems with it is the fact that it just Ubiquity just isn't like, I know she's not meant to be, but her design just feels very like impractical for fighting. And like that's always kind of design that that's like always kind of one of the things that I go through like in my head when I'm thinking about superheroes. Her design just feels like kind of impractical because she has the very long cape even when she's not using her power. Like, it's very pretty. I just don't think it's hard to describe it, like kind of my thought process, because like on one hand the design is amazing, but on the other hand, as like a superhero design, it's not the best, only because I feel like just capes, in the wise words of Edna Mode, no capes. But I still really like the design, and like I said, okay, I'm gonna probably change up the designs, but for now, Ubiquity is going to go above Reverse Gabriel. Next up, we're gonna go in order of the Kamikos. We have Celesticat, which of course is Cat Noir Kamikotized into Celesticat. I love this design. I don't have to say too much about Celesticat's design. I adore Celesticat's design. And I know, it's super, super simple. It's literally just Cat Blanc, but with his regular green eyes and wings. But I think it works so well. I think comparatively to a character, so okay, it's never ever like said in the show or like really anything, and everyone, myself included, was upset that Ladybug or Marinette never said anything about the fact that he looks next to identical to Cat Blanc. But Celesticat's design is just amazing. He's just a white Cat Noir with white wings, his regular green eyes, and he glows. And I think the design just works so well because he's supposed to be a celestial angel, and obviously most angels are depicted in this way where they are just like a humanoid figure with the white wings, and I think that works extremely well, especially for kind of why he was created. And he still assumably has his cataclysm, but even if he doesn't, he still has wings and a bright light, and as long as you're not Shadybug, who has of course the lucky charm, you still, like, you're fine. And I think, and sorry, at a loss for words. I really love the design. I know it's super simple, but I think that's why it works. So the next Kamikotization is our technically second to last, which is alternate Gabriel into Guardian Angel. I don't actually know where people got the name Guardian Angel from. I assume probably one of the show creators or show writers or something, just because it's never said in the show, but that doesn't really matter. I really like the design. It's very, very simple. It's very, like, it's not really that complex at all. Guardian Angel is just Gabriel and all of his clothes and hair are now made out of feathers to represent, of course, like an actual guardian angel. And I think it works really well. It's very simplistic. I do like the texturing on him because he kind of looks like a like kind of like what the materials that gargoyles are made of, so like stone. And I think that works really well. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain because I haven't really because of course this entire video is unscripted. By the way, if it wasn't obvious, this entire video is this entire video is unscripted, but and so like it's kind of hard to like think of what to say about Guardian Angel's design. It's not bad. I really do enjoy it. I think for now it's gonna go below Reverse Alya and above Adrien. All right, so the next our next, well, I'm actually gonna do all three of them at the same time, but now we have Marinette's transformations into Ubiquity, and specifically Ubiquity, Ladybiquity, and as I dub it, Ubiquinoire, just because calling both Lady Noir Ubiquity and Ladybug Ubiquity, Ladybiquity, it just kind of gets confusing. So, for context, when Marinette is just Kamikatized into the universe traveling, she's still Ubiquity, but she's Marinette's version. Then Ladybug is Ladybiquity, and then for Lady Noir, I'm going to be calling it Ubiquinoire, only because that way I can kind of help differentiate them. But we're going to start off with, in order from how we see them. First, we see Ladybiquity, which is Ladybug and Ladybug Kamikatized into Ubiquity. That was so many Ubiquities. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Ladybiquity's design looks really good. It's basically just Ubiquity, but with the Ladybug Miraculous, but that's exactly what she is. So it's not bad. I do enjoy that her hair is a little bit more, a little bit pinker in Ladybiquity's design than without the Ladybug Miraculous, because it helps kind of differentiate them the same way that when she's Lady Noir, it's a bit darker. And I think it works really well. I do enjoy that the spots are like white with like pink and then the stripes. They look really nice. I think the purple and the red merges extremely well, and then the hair is not bad. I think, unfortunately, I think it still kind of suffers the same problem that Bug Noir does, where because of how long her hair is, it kind of like clashes with her suit, but not like terribly. But like the design itself, really great. I'm gonna put Ladybiquity above normal or Alya Ubiquity. The next is just, of course, Ubiquity, but Marinette. She looks pretty much identical to Alya's Ubiquity, except she doesn't have the visor, instead just has the mask. So I'm gonna put Marinette Ubiquity underneath Alya Ubiquity. And then, of course, we have the other version of Ladybiquity, which is Lady Noir. I think that this is the best version of Ubiquity. In fact, I actually even think that she is above Celesticat. I think Lady Noir's Ubiquity looks amazing. The black and the greens and the purples all merge really, really well together. And I think it helps because Astrocat has the purples, so we kind of already know that the black and purples work and merge really well together. But then with Lady Noir's like lime greens, it works so incredibly well to the point where I'm like in awe that it's as good as it is. Unfortunately, I don't have the best picture to kind of go off of, but even still, I think that design just looks amazing and just looks really good. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. I do enjoy that the spots on her design are more uniform, unlike, or not uniform, but like just in the two spots, just the two on her chest and then the few down her legs. I think it works really well because it makes like Ubiquity known within it without making it too spotty. I think the purple ponytail also just fits really well, and everything about her just works really well, and I just love it. Okay, next up, we are gonna go over our only new unification. I'm very happy with this unification. It looks not only really great, but it also is the only time we're ever gonna see it in the show, probably. We have Ladyfly, Marinette with the Ladybug and Butterfly Miraculous. She looks so good! Like I already established with with Ladybiquity. Marinette looks amazing with the red and the purple, and then the darker purple, like almost black accents fit so well. I love the collar. I love the little like butterfly like flaps on her hair ties instead. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna just say it now so I can get it over with. The only thing I don't like about her suit is the fact that her mask has like the very thin purple stripes around it. I think it would have been better if they just either made part of her mask purple or just omitted it completely. Just because I think the purple just looks like if you just took some purple and just smudged it on her mask. And I think that looks dumb. But other than that, everything else about the design, I absolutely adore. I don't have a full body image, unfortunately, on my screen, but I do like the cane. I think the cane works really well. Unfortunately, it is just a reused model from Betterfly, so it's not very original to her, but I think I also kind of like that because it implies that if you're good, you'll have the same cane. If you're bad, you'll have the same cane. So since she's good and Betterfly is good, you'll still have the same kind of cane, even if this one's a little different. Also, I enjoy in all the unifications that the weapons will get the colors of the other Miraculous. So the cane has a lot of red on it, and I think her yo-yo has some purple on it, but I don't remember actually. And also the spots. The spots are something that are always very iffy with me. If like with Bug Noir, a lot of people's complaints, mine too, is that her spots aren't all the same size and are very like sporadic and it looks dumb and weird. Whereas with Ladyfly's spots, they actually become more uniform, stay the same size throughout, and it just looks really good. And I think Ladyfly is currently my number one. Oh god, okay, wow, we only have 5 more designs to go through. Okay. We're going to start with Betterfly, actually, because Betterfly, I like his design. I already know that Betterfly's design is not my favorite, but I still love it. It's so good. All of the designs are honestly really, really good. I just think that Betterflies, honestly, there's really nothing I would change about Betterflies, except I don't really like the asymmetrical cape that he has. I think it looked kind of weird. I would either just not have it or make it a little bit more apparent that it's supposed to be like a singular butterfly. Oh my god, it just clicked in my head why he only has the one, because it's like his wings were clipped when he like ran away from the Supreme. Okay, never mind. I actually really like it. I think his design is fine and perfect. I think Betterfly is currently going to be at my number 3. Thank you, Betterfly. I can't believe it took me until now to like for it to click in my head why he only has the part of the cape. It works so well now that I've realized why he has it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on. I like the shape of his mask. I like just the colors. I think even though it's all purple, the shades of the purple work really well. And I do like that I do like that his white hair kind of conflicts it. It looks nice. Next, we are gonna go with Paw Noir. Of course, our alternate Adrien, with our evil boy. People, like I was saying earlier when I was kind of vaguely talking about Reverse Adrien, Paw Noir was very much not liked when we first saw him because of his green hair, but like for some reason those renders that were shown before the special came out kind of weren't as good. Like the green hair actually looks fine once it's animated. I still think it's kind of weird because the thing is, his entire costume is black except for his eyes, which are purple, and his hair, which is green. Now, I wouldn't necessarily mind that his hair is green. I just think that either it shouldn't have been entirely green, or it should have matched more with the green of the Miraculous itself, because this is too dark to actually match the green of the Miraculous. And also his eyes are just, I like the eyes. I do like the eyes because they actually like kind of pop, and they're kind of, I guess they're a little bit symbolic of like how our monarch basically. Next up we have, of course, Shadybug. There's literally nothing I needed. There's nothing I need to say. She's my favorite design from this whole special. Her design looks absolutely amazing. I love that her hair is black. I love that she has the red accents in her hair. I love that her eyes are red. I love that her mask covers more of her face and like all of her chin and all of her neck and everything. I love that her suit is primarily black with red spots. I also love that she has not platforms. Yeah, platforms. I love that she has platforms. I think it works really well because a lot of female superheroes will have heels, but heels aren't good. Platforms, however, look amazing. I love the way her hair ties are actually like sticking up to look and resemble Ladybug antenna. I love the lipstick on her. I love her design. Okay, we're moving on because that was all I had to say. We have we have two designs left. Okay, so we have Ladybug, who is Shadybug's true or good form. I still really like this design. I think they needed to do either one or two things differently. Actually, they needed to do two things. I think they should have kept Shadybug's hair. I don't mind if they kept it I don't mind if they made it actually like closer to her natural hair color, but I think they should have at the very least kept the space buns because those work just really well with her. I do like that her eyes are no longer red because of course she's no longer evil and they no longer just merge with her suit anymore. I do enjoy that they kept the streaked hair. I think that works really well. Like the majority of her suits, like a good portion of her suit still being black looks really well. I like the little Ladybug emblem, her neck being all black. I like a lot of her suit. I really just wish they kept her hair, at least in the space buns. I think they would have looked better if they were in their space buns and black hair still, but I get why they changed her hair from black. But at least the space buns I think would have helped and been better and everything. And then we move on to our final design before I actually re-rank my list. We have, of course, Paw Noir, who is the confirmed name of the good version of Claw Noir. And I actually really like the name. I think it's cute, and it's definitely something that Adrien would choose, especially if he was evil, especially in like this situation where he turned good and had the help of like our Cat Noir and our Ladybug to kind of help him pick the name. And I think it also suits because it goes from claw to paw and still kind of keeping that idea. I really like this design. Honestly, I think I might like this design more than Claw Noir. I really love Claw Noir's design, but at the same time, I think Paw Noir's design it just reads better. It reads cleaner. And now that he doesn't have the conflicting purple and green on his face, it just looks better. He just looks smoother, I think is what it is. Because he doesn't have the spikes on his collar and like his actual jacket isn't as like detailed and everything. I do like that he kept the jacket. I like that he kept like the design. I do like that he kept like the outfit, just changed the design of it. I think it looks amazing. So, which is why I'm putting Paw Noir at number 3. Alright, so with my re-ranked top 17, well, obviously top 17, there's only 17 designs, but my top designs for the Paris Special in order from my least favorite to my favorite design. Remember, but before I actually get into my finalized list, please keep in mind that this is completely subjective. This is all to my own taste, and if you disagree with me, tell me in the comments, but just be nice about it. Now, starting at number 17, my least favorite design is Reverse Nino. It's okay. Reverse Nino isn't bad, but like I said already, I just think the other designs work better. Then we have at number 16, the Guardian Angel. Again, not a terrible design, just there's better designs. Next we have Marinette Ubiquity. Now, again, her design just doesn't work as well as Alya's Ubiquity, so she's at number 15. Then we have Reverse Adrien, and then Reverse Alya. These are kind of low just because we don't really see too much of them, and I just, like I said, I don't hate any of these designs. These are just my least favorite. Then we have Reverse Marinette, who, like I said, I love her design so much, but I just like other designs more. Then we have Reverse Gabriel, who, same thing with everyone else. Then, at our top 10, we have Celesticat, I just like the design a lot. Then we have Alya Ubiquity, then Ladybug Ubiquity, then Paw Noir, followed by Betterfly. And then, of course, we have alternate Ladybug, and then Lady Noir Ubiquity. And then our top three from number 3 to number 1 is Paw Noir, Ladyfly, and finally, Shadybug. Shadybug is absolutely my favorite design in this whole special. I love her design so much. So much. But if you had a different ranking, just tell me. Which design did you like more than me? Which one did you not like as much as me? The only thing, of course, is I just ask, be respectful, because this is completely subjective. It's just a video for fun, because I wanted to go over the designs. I'm planning to do this for the rest of the specials, and also, like, all of the rest of the heroes and everything. So if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Yeah, that's it. Bye-bye, everyone.